in the Welsh side, involving the reappearance of fullback Mark Wyatt and hooker Billy James, two talented wings in Glenn Webb and Ieuan Evans, the established coupling at half-back, the pack drawn from 6 clubs, and the side captain for the 7th time by a man of Stradey, David Pickering. So the atmosphere simply tremendous as Mark Wyatt gets the game going, and Rob Andrew calls and gets his kick away. England opting for a full-length line at the start on their own 10 metres line, and Grain Daw to throw. Lovely catch by John Hall, pinched by Robert Noster, fed out from Pickering, beautifully along the line to Devereux from Jonathan Davis. This is Glenn Webb. Oh, what a superb tackle by Rory Underwood. And it's a great feeling for a wing, Bill, to get in a tackle like that in the first moment.
Well, it is, but it's also a good feeling for Glenn Webb in his first game here at the Arms Park, getting a good run there, and it'll give both players the confidence. But here is a bit of visit between Steve Bainbridge and Steve Sutton. Obviously, tension's getting a little bit high here.
Well, of course, they're all very experienced, and you know the line out is something of a den of iniquity. But Raig Megson right in there very quickly, and they've made their point. Let's hope it settles down. Daw throws, Moriarty palms, and I tell you, this has got to be sorted out. What a start to an international. Totally unnecessary. And there Phil Davis on the ground, punches thrown. 2 men absolutely on the deck. Now, there'd already been a bit of nastiness. Moriarty got hands to the ball, was half held back, then Phil Davis was in on John Hall, and that really does disfigure a great match. Phil Davis of Llanelli is okay there. You can see that his eyes almost closed. It does look nasty. Well, he really has had a tremendous bang there. Now, let's hope he gets back on the field again. There's Billy James of Aberavon there, the one Aberavon representative throwing. Noster did well, but a little bit of driving through in front. And Wolf, has he pulled it round? Yes, just inside. And so England are in the lead. 3 points to 0. They've played 11 minutes. Mark Wyatt gets it going. Bainbridge in there. But that may have been for digging an elbow in. Wyatt then. Yes, another lovely kick. So the 30-year-old Mark Wyatt from Swansea ties the score at 3-all. They've played almost 13 minutes. Richie Collins round the front. Bit of obstruction there, and it's a penalty to Wales. Mark Wyatt then to put Wales in front. Look at the bank of spectators up there at the East End. Oh, he's hit it well, straight down the funnel, and Wales lead by 6 points to 3. Marcus Rose restarts. Down there went Billy James initially, but skidded past it, and Hill may well be going for a good ball. Offside there. Well, I tell you, there's a bit of nastiness festering all throughout this match, and Ray Megson there is he really is having a tough job.
Yes, it was the ferocity of the ruck there that when David Pickering got injured. In actual fact, when he picked up the loose ball, instead of turning his back to the England team, he was facing them, and I think that's the reason why he got injured.
Rose then. Is it come in enough? Oh, it's straight through. Well, those are 2 magnificent kicks by Marcus Rose. You can see how delighted he is to have got that over, especially with all the distractions. And so it's 6-6, and they've played 25 minutes. Daw throws. Moriarty. Jones. Caught by Daw. Well, look, I tell you, it's physical and it's hefty. And out to Jonathan Davis. Of course, the whole of England dying to get at Jonathan Davis. And Gary Rees, it may have been Gary Rees who was penalised for being offside in front of the offside line. Great North Stand watches. Bang. Dead plumb. 3 penalty goals for Mark Wyatt. 9 points to 6, Wales lead. The Welsh support are overjoyed, and they've got about 12 minutes to go to half-time. John Hall palms. Oh, brave by Peter Winterbottom, but he must have been leaning on a shoulder, I think. Don't rush it, he'll be saying to himself, and keep the head still. That looked better. Dead plumb. 4 penalty goals for Mark Wyatt. The crowd here ecstatic. 4 minutes to go to half-time. Wales 12-6. Now this is a free kick. May have been closing the gaps. But Hill for the drop goal to Andrew. Oh, he's pushed that well wide. Just a bit too quick with it. Mark Wyatt touches down. But the Welsh had encroached, and England will get a second go at it. Dick, see, and bang. It's good. So a great encouragement for the English support here as the referee's whistle goes for half-time. And that has been one of the most dramatic first halves I've seen in an international. Wales leading 12-9. Jonathan Davis. Great catch by Rose. Oh, well, I tell you, to show that kind of poise in the drama of the Arms Park here at the moment is amazing.
But referee Ray Megson has actually penalised England there, because Gary Pearce for obstructing Marcus Rhodes when he took that kick to touch there, that it's well spotted by the referee. It's a little bit of obstruction by Gary Pearce at the front here. The obstruction was on Ian Evans, that it came past him.
Can he stretch the Welsh lead? Oh, that's a brilliant kick. From the moment he hit it, just like a good putt at golf, he knew it was there. And the Welsh crowd are delirious. 15 points to 9, they've played 16 minutes. Billy James in his 19th international. Great jump by Norster. Stuart Evans drives. Welsh forward smuggling and driving. Billy James within there, now it's Jones. Davis switching. Oh, that's another awkward ball for Marcus Rose. Up comes Glenn Webb, taken by Underwood. Underwood is the pick up by Stuart Evans. Evans drives, the try is given. Look at the crowd. And this massive prop forward, 17.5 stone, scores his first try in a major international for Wales. But it was this lad, Jonathan Davis, who made it outside Hill. Now this was an evil kick. It really was nasty. It hung in the air. Glenn Webb came up. Now watch for number 3. There he goes now, over the top, the pick-up. He's 17.5 stones, like a bulldozer.
And Jonathan Davis, one of the true great players on the pitch today. He goes outside Richard Hill, and notice how he hoists this ball. He keeps the ball well into field. And Marcus Rose is an unenviable position there. And Rory Underwood gets the ball, and you notice how Stuart Evans picks it up. And he's got a lot to do there. He's got to take 3 or 4 men over the line, and no doubt at all, great play by the prop forward.
And what a clap he's getting from the crowd. 19 points to 9, Wales lead. As Daw throws, Chilcott takes, tackled by Moriarty. Hill, Rees couldn't hold it. The ricochet off Andrew. And Rose, he struck it well. Oh, it's a Beauty. Well, that's an encouragement for England. They need more than that, of course. But 19-12 looks pretty good. 24 minutes of the second half gone. Salmon again to Hill. Hill to Harrison. Harrison trying to go outside Jonathan Davis. Hill again to Rose. Rose to Andrew. And that one landed in goal.
So you see Marcus Rose under a little bit of pressure here, and I think Rob Andrew wanted to move the ball out, but as the kick goes up, I think it is really the high tackle, the elbow by Jonathan Davis, that he was penalised for, not the late tackle.
So 3.5 minutes, and of course it was a double penalty. The late tackle has been given, so England have this penalty as close as that. They're right on the 5 metres line. Now, this is going to be a tap penalty for the forwards. You see the signals from Hill, and it's fed on there to Dooley. Can he get it down? Ball held off the ground. They'll have to scrum 5. But what an effort by the Welsh forwards. Wade Dooley really was champing on there, but they held him up and they've saved 4 points. Now then, Hill goes. Hill out to Harrison. Harrison is in, but the Dutch judge's flag is up. Brian Anderson points to where Harrison's foot touched the line, and because of course the ball was in his possession, it is touch.
And Richard Hill breaks blind here from the 5-yard scrum, and Mike Harrison does well here, and it looks as though it's over the line, but just before he touches down, that Brian Anderson, the touch judge, noticed he had his foot in touch.
Andrew on there to Bainbridge. That's a pick-up and feed from Hall. Now it's Hill. Andrew again. But oh, indecision, not quite sure. And Rose in virtually a hopeless position, put there by intense pressure by the Welsh. The referee's whistle has gone for the end of the match. It really has been a deserved Welsh victory, because they've had most of the pressure in this second half. They scored the 1 try through Stuart Evans. England still haven't won in Cardiff since 1963.